So this is Taskr by Coding Team. So first we're going to load up Taskr. Then after that finishes loading up, we'll auto-create the corresponding documents. We're going to choose to go through the setup process. After that loads up, I'm just going to wait for it. Start prompts. Load up first. It's going to ask us the number of associates. For this one, I'm going to say 3. Then it will ask us for a logo URL. So basically, a logo of the company that you have, or a logo or an image that you would like at the bottom of the emails. If you do not want a image, you can just type in no in lower caps, or in lower no caps, and it will not include a logo or image within the emails. Just go ahead and pick one for it, college real fast. And of course that one doesn't want to load. Alright, which one? Let's do that one. Alright, copy the URL, paste that in there. Load up. Alright, and then the main contact, so the person that's going to be assigning tasks within the spreadsheet. Or basically summer emails is what that's going to be used for, and I'll go over that in a little bit later. Email frequency, how often you would like the associates to receive emails regarding the tasks. Choose 7 to 5 days out, including the first day out, day of, and day after. We're going to choose to back up the tasks after they've been completed. And yeah, I'm going to do summer emails. So I want to see what the summer emails look like for the boss, basically the person's assigning the tasks. And, we're going to include past due within those emails. Email frequency, I want them to get them every week, once a week, so I can see everybody's doing. And then yeah, let's see an example. And then it's basically just setting up to make sure you set up check reminder. Eventually, I will have this auto set up in the future. I'm just still working on how to get that set up at the moment. Currently have to do it manually. It's not too bad. And then it will set up the document according to what we put into it. Awesome, and there's an example. Go check out our settings and everything we typed in there. And then the backup where the tasks will go after they've been completed. So first we're going to go into a script editor and set up that check backup. We're going to go to resources for check reminder. There we go. And we're gonna, I have one there already. I'm just going to close that and create a new one for you guys. So no trigger, that's what you would see eventually. That's what you would see. We're going to set up for check reminder. And we want it time driven. We want to have a day and midnight to 1 a.m. So it runs every night. Awesome. We can close out of that. And there's that example. Start making some more examples to show you guys kind of what this code can do. What it can do. Let's make some generic testing ones here. I'm just going to say for requested by, I want to have it say Stony. If you want, you can have multiple names in there. Try to keep the spelling the same because it will go through the array of names and check to make sure it will compare the names. It won't do spell checking or capitalization checking. So just try to get your spelling correctly. I just usually drag down the name so to make sure it gets copied correctly. And then I'm just going to say, for instance, these people, person associate name needs to be ASAP. Then we're going to have the other due dates for the other two associates. I'll name those in a little bit. We'll say ASAP there. There we go. We'll say Stony. We'll say Stony 2. Or Stony 1. Yeah, we'll do Stony 2. And then I'll just do my email for these, just to show you guys in a preview. And also within the code, I've edited it so you guys will see what a summary email looks like. So it's going to be, you'll see the summary email also come to the same email that the tasks are assigned to. And just drag that down. An example, I'm going to change some of these here. And so you guys can see how it will auto format the document. I guess we can change some of these as well. Change some of the dates. Yeah, do that one. that last one for 3 days out. So since I chose 7 and 5 days out, you won't see that one in the automated emails that get sent out. So we'll go back to script editor, and we will run the check reminder. So we'll switch over to check reminder there, and then we will choose check reminder and then run the script so you guys can see what it looks like. This would run automatically every night. I'm just running it for you guys so you can see what the emails look like. Give it a minute to load up on my email. Let that run. We'll go to my email, refresh the page for you. And you can see 2 popped in there. We're going to refresh it again. So we've got 3, and we also have the summary email, Taskr summary and the Taskr reminder. Awesome. So you can see there's 3 different associates, so there's going to be, obviously they're all the same email, so you're going to see 3 there for that one. And load that up. You can see for each of those it's different. It's pulling different information from the spreadsheet. So it's saying task 1, task 2, task 3, requested by Stony, and then at the bottom it's going to say contact Stony. It's not going to, if you had multiple names for assigning multiple tasks, you would have contact Stony, contact, I don't know, James, contact Sarah, whoever you had for your other contacts in the requested by column. You see those, and then you have hyperlink, of course, which will go to the document. Just direct access, and we'll check out the Taskr reminder, so the boss will receive these emails about updates about how the associates are doing on their assigned task, and then it also is going to pull from the progress column, and it's going to tell you the progress on the current task. You can see that there. Yep. Progress task. And then for each associate, obviously, it's going to show that. And if, let's say, one associate doesn't have any tasks currently assigned, it will skip that associate entirely. Or doesn't have any that are currently due or coming up, it'll just skip that associate completely and not include that in the summary email. Alright, and you can see how it didn't include that other email that I changed the date to. You can see how it has 3 there. Under those hidden columns, just don't mess with those columns. Those contain code, or they contain information for the code. So the reason why I didn't send that one in the intro, because I chose 7 and 5 rather than including the 3rd day out, so it won't be included in the email. Awesome. Also, now I'm going to show you a demo of when an associate has finished the task, how they will go in and change that. So let's say Stony has finished this task up here. He's just going to go ahead. We're going to type done here, and then it will auto reformat. Let's say some other associates are finishing their task, so obviously other associates would go in and edit their columns. And of course you can protect these columns so only certain associates can edit certain columns if you'd like to. Alright, let's do some of those, and you can see it's going to auto comment those as well on the days they were completed. Alright. And then to make those go away, basically I'm just going to refresh the page. Every time it's reopened, basically it will run through the onOpen script, and it will auto-hide the completed tasks that are only assigned to that associate. Obviously, if the task is assigned to multiple associates, until all those associates have finished it, it will not get backed up for you, or deleted if you chose deleted. And I'm just going to copy these over here, just to make it a little easier for you guys. And so we're going to say completed on there for you, and also say the backup dates. And then I'll run the script for you guys again. As you can see, that's not going to include those other tasks that we just completed. Just going to run the check reminder again, just show you guys. I'll go back to the inbox, refresh it in a minute, let that finish running. Alright, you can see those there, and let it run for the summary email. There it is. Alright, let's pull that guy up. You can see those new 3 emails. Of course, I send myself these emails all the time for testing, so it's going to auto-hide them and turn them purple. And you can see it's not including all the other ones that were completed, it's just including the ones that are still due, 1 day out, day past due, or day before due, or 7 and 5 days till due date, like we chose in the settings. And this one's only going to include 1 task, which is going to say the task, of course, and just that one. And the last one here, it's just going to include that 1 task again that's due tomorrow, and because we didn't choose 3 days out, we just chose 7 and 5 days out. If we would have chose 3 and 5 days out, it would have included that one in the automated emails. And here's the summaries, summary emails for you guys, going over what's included in that. And then basically ends that up for the demo using. And now if you didn't want to go through the setup process, here's how you would manually fill out the settings. I'm basically going to load it back up for you like it was a new document. So you created many of these. This is how you would fill it out if you didn't want to go through the whole setup process. You just click no. I want to go through all that again. And say how many associates you have. Let it load up. Get a minute. For that time. And if you mess it up, just basically delete all the sheets, add a new sheet, and just have a blank new sheet in there and refresh the page if you want to go through the whole setup process again. And then it'll do that again, of course, saying you need to set this up for the check reminder. And it will auto-format the documents. Awesome. And then it will give us error messages here. So basically, you need to go through, read the error messages, and it'll tell you what to do specifically. You can paste a URL or type no there. So I'm just going to type no here. So because I don't want a URL logo in this one, for instance, I'll just type the boss email again being the same. We'll do we did backup last time. You could say delete here, and then if you said delete, it wouldn't obviously go to the backup task list. As soon as the task was completed, it would just delete it, and you wouldn't have any record of it anymore. I usually prefer backup, of course. So I know what people are doing and how they're doing. I'll do summary emails for sure. Check out how often. It says neither. For instance, if you didn't want to, if you chose no. So for instance, if I should have wrote summary emails no there, and chose neither. So I'm going to set it for that. And I'll do 5 and 3 that time. I'm going to refresh the page, and it will go through and auto-format those. Those are all now complete and correct. Awesome. And basically closes that up, and that is how you use it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it.